Good morning, pardon me. Good morning, everyone. Okay, so today, I'm going to do the same thing I did yesterday, and that is I'm going to go over what I'm watching pre-market and the levels that I'm watching, and then I'm going to trade, and then I'm going to do a recap. The trading is better without having really feeling like I need to do comment on the market as it's moving and so forth. I started this channel in order to have some company while I trade, but I think it's not quite the same like having someone to talk to through a screen on like chat, on a stream chat. So I don't know. Maybe I'll start my own trading business, and that way I can have other people in my office with me. We can trade together. So anyway, all right. So ARCC is on the large cap movers today. ARCC is getting a haircut. I'm attracted to this. I've got, I think, 2 levels on it. Let's see here. Yeah, I have 2 levels on it. You can't really see it on the 1 minute. I've got a level at 1761 and 1732. It's pulling back after a pretty good run. It had a good earnings report recently. Really good earnings report. Now it's pulling back today. Pre-market, it's down 3.51%. And so I'm interested in this one, not for an investment, but for a trade, and I'm willing to take risk on it. And I don't know, I'll figure it out in a minute whether I want to take risk on share size or if I want to take risk on the amount of bounce that I'm willing to see it take. So I might keep my share size small, but then look for more than a 1% bounce on the price action. Or I might take larger share size and just take profits at the 1% bounce. So anyway, I'm looking at ARCC today. I've got an entry at 1761 and another one at 1732. Okay, so then next up is Tempur-Pedic. It came out with earnings yesterday as well. Quite bullish. Pre-market is up 15.72%, and so I'm looking for a pullback at 33.25 and 32.59. This is quite a pop higher for a rather boring company. I don't expect this pop to last, so I'm definitely going to take profits at a 1% target. I have an entry at 33.25 and an entry at 32.59. If it gives me the opportunity, I'm taking a large share size and only looking for a 1% move. MSTR is tied to crypto. It's tied to Bitcoin somehow. I don't know the full story. Yesterday, you can see here, on Bitcoin, ripping up here and then coming back down in the past couple of days. MSTR has done the same thing. So I have 3 entries on this one. 925.37. If the thing really starts to plummet pre-market, it's at $1,130 a share. If it pulls back to 1,060. I'm looking for a 1% bounce. I'll take moderate risk on this one. So probably somewhere in the neighborhood on a stock that's priced at $1,000 a share, I'll probably take somewhere around 50 shares. So, I mean, it's going to be 50 grand, but it ought to move. I mean, so, and I'll probably average in around 106. Then also I have a level here at 1,196.01. That's the previous day's high. So if it's breaking the previous day's high, then it has price discovery between 1,196 a share up to as high as $1,314 a share, maybe even higher. So, it's a momentum strategy. Even though it's Large cap, total common share size is only 9.58. So this is like, that's a really, I didn't expect the share size, outstanding share size to be so low. This could really be a very interesting trade today. So I will see what goes on with it. Let's see, where it decides to start getting support. This might even be a momentum play. It's strange to have a momentum play. I've never done momentum on a stock that's over $1,000 a share before, but could happen. So okay, MSTR, RCMT. This okay. So they recently, there's a news catalyst on this one, and it is January, 16 hours ago. Oh, okay, yeah, they're awarded Clean Fuels Sanitizer Grade Ethanol project. So hand sanitizer, I suppose. It's getting attention. Pre-market high here is just over $9. It's going to be a momentum play. There might be a gap and go on it. I've never traded it before, and so I'll just look for the gap, or not the gap play, but the momentum play on it. Okay, next up, ACIU. It's pulling back quite a bit from its pop. It has news as well. Okay, Immune's Alzheimer vaccine generates potent anti-PTAW antibody response in a phase 1b/2a study. These bioscience, health technology things on their I don't know about the company. I don't know how many trials it has in phase, and I don't know anything about its pipeline. It's got a news catalyst. It's gapping up right now. Pre-market, it's up 103%, and that's enough for me to be able to trade it. So I will be keeping an eye on ACIU if I'm not watching something else at the time. I probably won't play gap and go. I usually don't do the gap and go. I usually only go for the momentum trade. So that's what I have. I have more stocks in my momentum menu. You can see here Airbnb, Sino, and BPTH. They're also on watch, and I do have levels on them. I think, did I put one on Airbnb? I did. Let's see. Oh, okay. I've got a Fibonacci on Airbnb. Let's do this real quick. So Airbnb is pushing for new all-time highs here. I'm going to put an alarm on the all-time high price there. It's only $2 away from its all-time high. And then also BILI. I still have these things on watch. So BILI, I own 150 shares of this at $120 a share, and it's put in a nice $30 move here. Let's see, $35 move here in recent days. And so today, it got a huge run yesterday. You can see this move down here, went as low as 133.92. And actually, while I was trading yesterday, I was like, oh, I'm going to have to take profits on this thing, or watch it go back to, I'd hate to be flat on it after being up so high. But then it really caught a bid yesterday and went up as high as 157. Now it's opening at 155. Let's see, it closed here at 155.46. Now it's trying to open there at that level. I have a 151.64. I'm going to trade it today if I get the opportunity. So that level is at 151.64. Vodafone is also one that's popping up pre-market. I don't have any shares in this right now. And so I put a level, it's all-time recent high. I don't know if it's an all-time high. Here, let's check real quick. Let's go up here to the 1 week. Okay, now, so it's attempting to make a new recent high here in the past roughly year. So it's popping back up again. So the strategy for me on this one today is I'd love to see it go back down to 18. I'm definitely a buyer down here at 1803. And if it breaks over 1883, then I'm a buyer for the momentum. Although it's not really a momentum trade, it's not a momentum stock. The float's too high. It has a 2.68 billion share float. It still ought to be a profitable trade for me. Okay, so let's see what else. I think that's about it. There might be another small cap momentum. Oh yeah, Sino. So Sino is popping up a little bit here pre-market. It closed yesterday. You can see it's really toppy in here. These are some rather significant topping tails right here. And it's opening higher than yesterday's close, which is what you want to see. I'm keeping an eye on this one. I don't have a lot of confidence. Usually small cap stocks like this, it's got a low share float. It's got a roughly 4.5 million share float. And there's something about this stock, this concept. It's an international shipper, a global shipping company that's getting into cryptocurrency. And I don't know what it is about that combination of global shipping plus cryptocurrency that I find attractive, but I do. And so I just have my eye on it. I don't have an entry on this one. I think there's still a few more days of me watching this to see what it does before I get an idea of where I'd want to enter on Sino here. So it's just on watch. All right. So to recap, I've got ARCC. I'm looking for an entry at 1761, possibly another one down here at 1732. TPX, I've got an entry at 3325, 3259. If it gives it to me, I'll take it. No guarantees, of course. MSTR, this is one that I have a few entries on because, so if it breaks over this open from yesterday, that's a buy for me. I'm going to take some share size at this 1,060 price if it goes to it. And then I'm looking for a bounce. I'll take the 1% bounce. And then 925 would be really, really deep support. I'd be surprised to see it go that far. So, yeah. RCMT really running up here in the pre-market. We've got about 20 minutes to go. Wall Street likes, small caps winning contracts. And ACIU is the one that has, wait a second, these are headlines for, I don't know why, God, I can't stand TradingView for this. So I'm on ACIU, you can see the watermark here, it's giving me news for RCMT. Okay, well, so that's the trading plan. That's right now pre-market. That's what I have going. So good luck out there, everybody. And I suppose I'll do a trading recap after I'm done trading today, see how things go. All right, good luck out there, everybody. Goodbye.